Alliant International University is a private university. We are accredited by WSCUC, and we are a professional university. Psychology, forensics, and education, nursing and law. These are the professional careers that we prepare you for. Alliant has existed for very many years. Our oldest program dates back to early 1900s. And the reason I always mention this in almost every presentation I go to is because you want to be engaged and associated with a university which has been around for very long, because that tells you that the university has been doing something right, because we've been doing well and surviving so long. And you as students, you as participants of these speaker series will also be associated with Alliant for very long. So it's a really good feeling and gives confidence to have a university that has been around from 1909. We have 6 campuses in California: San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Irvine, Fresno, and Sacramento. And our newest campus is in Arizona, Phoenix. As you stay associated with us, you will get to know and hear a lot more. This is the CSML speaker series, and we are the School of Management and Leadership. We train our students for business with a technical aspect to it, as well as business with quantitative fields. So business with technical aspects, business is MBA and DBA, doctorate programs. We also have programs which have tech and quantitative aspects to it, a focus to it. And those are our MS programs. You see it written on the slides there. We have an MS in Information Systems and Technology. We have an MS in Data Analytics. And we have an MS in Healthcare Analytics. Our doctoral programs, the DBA, have specializations, and we have a PhD in Organizational Leadership. Again, that one has management, organizations, business, but it has many aspects of managing technology, leading in quantitative fields. A recent development is AI. Not that very recent, but AI is in recent development, and our programs now engage and integrate AI aspects. So it's not enough to know how to manage and lead in business, quantitative, and technology fields. Now we are also training in our programs to bring in AI. How do you lead and manage in an AI-enabled workplace, in an AI-enabled economy? We keep track of what is right now needed in the workplace, because we are in the business of making successful students, getting them ready for the future workplace. So we are very proud of having our students very well trained for professional careers. And we have a program called CPD, CSML, Career and Professional Development Program. Many business and management courses have done this always. So you learn a model, but then you also know how it applies to the real world. In the past, we used to do it through cases, through examples or simulations. Now with the CPD program, all CSML programs require you to actually apply this in real situations. That can be through an internship, it can be through a client project, it can be through a simulated project, but you're really working with real data, real people, real professionals. And those are essentially things to train you and enhance your resumes, your expertise, and your experience as you go out there. And so we're really proud of this, and we always ensure that our students gain by what we do in this. With that, I will hand this over to Dr. Hoyu Chian.
Thank you, Dean Kumar. It is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker today, Dr. Jeff Ren. Dr. Ren is a software engineer manager at Google. He holds a PhD in electronical engineering from the University of Texas at Dallas. He has built an impressive career working on innovative technologies at leading companies like Qualcomm, a lot of us know, Huawei USA, and currently at Google. His expertise covers areas such as computer vision and artificial intelligence. Dr. Ren is a well-accomplished author with 4 published books already and multiple approved patents and many, many research papers. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Ren for today's speaker series. His topic will be AI interview coach, transforming technical interview preparation. Now, Dr. Ren, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Hui Yu is my good friend and is also my neighbor, and we know each other for many years. I thank you for inviting me to give this presentation. I think this is my honor to present my talk about how we handle AI, because currently AI is everywhere. So today I will firstly maybe briefly introduction for myself, and next I will give you a very briefly guidance how Google AI agent development. Inside Google, almost every topics is about AI. So we integrate the AI into all our products and then to deliver to the customers. Another one I would like to using AI interview coach. This is my personal development using my actual time. I'm trying to develop some how we can in this area as an engineer, or I may be some manager, or maybe some business, how we leverage AI to develop one particular application. Today I will using AI interview to share my experience to you guys. So this is my professional journey. After my bachelor degree, starting from 2000 and 2009, I got a beginning to my technology academic research exploration in China and in the United States. I got a PhD from China in 2005 and then got another PhD in 2009 in the United States. After that, I joined Qualcomm, mainly focused on AI application and machine learning. When I was in Qualcomm from 2009 to 2016, mainly deliver several commercially demo application for Qualcomm Snapdragon, the chips. After 2016, I'm joined the Huawei United USA Center and mainly to involve more product application, such as the camera-related product. I also joined Google 4 years ago, still working on camera-related product. Every year, we deliver Google Pixel phones to the customers. But actually, I'm working on camera product related features. As you mentioned, in the past 4 years, I published 4 books, and 2 books are Chinese, and 2 books are in English. One book is about the Silicon Valley Python interview guidance. I think today's topic is more related with this book. And also I published another autonomous driving algorithm and its IC design. This is my previous experience previous working experience in Qualcomm and Huawei, and then I summarized them into this book and published, in the United States. And why I prepare this is the interview, because previously, in order to join to Google, Meta, or such Apple, we need to do a lot of coding, right? And we need to do a lot of technical preparation. So you need to do coding, system design, behavior. And in this book, I already summarized a lot of some of the tips in this, or question, problems, analysis in this book. Now we are coming to the AI, larger language model. So the interview is also a kind of different. So I came to this one. Can I just write the AI agent? Okay, integrate all my previous experience and work together, and then put them here. This is just like I want to discuss today. And if you are interested, you can scan this QR code and then try to log in and then try to test this is the AI agent. So for this AI agent, for engineers, we need to prepare a technical interview. How we can prepare this technical interview. And firstly, in this, the AI agent, we provide intelligent interview simulation, and we simulate how to do some coding. We do some behavior question, and also provide some system design problems, especially for large language model. Currently, a lot of the companies, such as OpenAI, DeepMind from Google, They all ask some large language model questions. In this AI agent, I already integrated some of the problems from these companies and then give the person to training. After, the people do mock interview, and then our AI solution can provide a feedback and help you to analyze. We also provide AI-powered training. We have an extensive problem library. After you do some learning, then AI can provide some optimization. When you do some technical preparation, you need to prepare your resume for specific job descriptions, then give you some guidance how to improve your resume. So this is the AI agent try to cover all those topics, all those features. This is just like I quickly give you some quickly guidance. For example, how Google has some agent development guidance. So currently, I think AI agent is completely different from previously chatbot. Previous chatbot we have limitations, but currently agent capability is more beyond the two chatbot. AI agent now can do some true autonomy through the planning and the tool integration. We can also do state management and knowledge access to complete very complicated workflows independently. For the main architecture for those agents, firstly, we have some model for reasoning. Currently, Google has Gemini 2.5, and then OpenAI has ChatGPT 5. And also we have some different tools to integrate into AI agent. Currently, we are using MCP server to integrate the different server tools into the AI agent. Another important, we need to some memory, persistent memory or context learning in order to make sure your AI agent really do work for you. When we develop an AI agent, what's important is how we select a model. In the marketing, we have many different models. Some big models, small model, different model. How to pick up the model depends on your requirement, depends on response speed and operation cost. Because some model will cost more, some model will cost less. I think you need to have some mechanism or some option to choose different models based on your requirement and try to save cost. So develop AI agent is not a difficult task, but improve optimization, really develop some really good or useful AI agent is very challenging. In order to develop a better AI agent, from my perspective, first one, we can fine tune for domain specific performance, which means we cannot using a general or universal model to handle all the tasks. If you have domain data, if you have domain knowledge, you can collect this data. We can fine tune the model to meet the specific domain, the task, to meet your performance. Another one is very important, how to ask a question. Prompt engineering is very important. You need to define very good prompt to the AI, the model. They can give you better solution. How to define the prompt? I think this is required your domain knowledge to write some specific prompt for this AI agent. Another one is knowledge base. Currently, if you have specific domain knowledge and you can create your expertise or domain knowledge base. And when you ask a question, the language model will retrieve some information from your knowledge base to try to answer your question. This can give you better solution. That is my experience when I develop this AI agent. But currently, I'm still trying to improve my AI agent. So this is the practical implementation roadmap. Firstly, we need to start up with your minimum value product, which means that we begin with a specific, well-defined task rather than attempting to try comprehensive solutions and choose a very close process. Agent can demonstrate clear and measurable outcomes. And this is before you write your agent, You just talk to AI to provide more clearly core functionality about your product, and then list several items. When you implement this one, I suggest that you implement a layered model. Don't send all the questions into one model. Different tasks, different scenario. Maybe you can send it to different models, and then try to use different models or different layers to solve the problem, especially for complex problems. And also, just like I mentioned before, we need to establish knowledge grounding, which means we need to implement a robust grounding mechanism, have a better solution, connect the agent to some internal knowledge base, and establish clearly boundary for information source. That is very important. And of course, we need to build a security framework, make sure, security privacy is very important for the agent. Your agent, need to protect the user's privacy. Finally, we need to frame our agent as a specialized business assistant rather than universal employees. That is some practically implementation roadmap. Now we come back to AI interview coach. This is an application I developed by myself based on my previously published book, and also include some system design questions from large language model. Before, a lot of people, do some technical interview, take two coding question, or maybe three coding question, or maybe some system design question. That is mostly from traditional machine learning domain problems. But now we see some changes in the industry, especially for large language model. I see job opportunities now for large language model is mostly focused on pre-training and also post-training, which means you need to fine-tune your model using reinforcement learning and human feedback, and try to improve your model. Some job opportunities is for AI agent, because a lot of companies, they want to transfer from traditionally digital domain and into AI domain. So now they try to integrate a large language model into their product. So maybe I can show some quickly demo for this one. This is this is just very simple, and I spend my extra time to develop this AI agent. My core features include a smart question bank. We have a lot of some questions selected from Facebook, Google. Also, we have do some AI mock interview. We also support a resume optimization. So, and we also provide a personalized coach for this one. This is my dashboard. So in dashboard, I quickly provide us how many questions you solved. We have interview learning. We have mock interview. Like I mentioned, we have large language model interview, help you to prepare large language model. We have resume to optimize. We also have some learning and feedback. This is the AI personalized coach and the user history. I will try to introduce the core features. Firstly, we have intelligent mock interview system. So in our system, we have whiteboard programming challenges. After you do some coding, then AI can help you to review your code and provide your feedback. And also for language, we support several different languages. For each question, we also integrate some testing environment. After you solve the problem, you need to submit your question. Then you can test this is okay or not. This is the coding. Another one is system design. When you are trying to get some job from Google before, you need to do some coding. Generally for experienced engineer, we need to 2-round the coding. And for the Flash PhD or Flash Masters, maybe 3-round or 4-round the coding. And for system design, that is for experienced engineer. And previously, we are focused on a lot of larger system design, larger data, just for example, ask you to design Twitter or design some Uber, there's a lot of some questions, how you ask. And then later, I find machine learning is popular. They will ask you how you design one machine learning system for recommendation. For example, for video short recommendation, how you design this system for this one. But recently, just like I mentioned, now after 2023, we have large language model. Now they will ask a lot of questions. How we train some large language model, and what about the transformer? How to optimize the transformer? How to do some design some distributed training for large language model? Yeah, how to improve the speed or whatever. There's a lot of questions you need to learn. Okay, so that is some system design. Also for some companies, for Google and for other companies, they also ask a behavior interview question. Behavior interview question, which means ask you your personality and your teamwork, how you solve your challenges, how you work with your team members, how you work with your managers, how you working under pressure, such as the questions. And this is some, from program practice. There's a lot of questions. All those questions are selected from my book. Now is you can search on Amazon that this is Silicon Valley Python engineer interview, and you can search this one. All those questions from there, and then they will give you a question problem. You can select a different language, and then after this one, you can practice by yourself here. After you practice, you can submit. After you submit, then the AI will provide you feedback here. That is for coding. It covers all the problems from data structure, algorithm, from binary search, from dynamic programming, graph, and there's a lot of some coding questions there. They almost cover everything. Another one is system design. This is a very traditional system design. You can see this one. We can how design a short video recommendation system, how design an e-commerce recommendation system, how you build from text to image generation system. And there's a lot of questions you need to answer. How, for example, how design a time video streaming. Almost all those questions from this book. Okay, I just try to summarize here. Another part is the behavior practice. For my book, I didn't include it because this is more like an open question. For example, when you do some coding, you do some tell me yourself kind of technical questions, something like that one. So this is just like all those questions. Our system is an AI-powered learning system. For this one, just like I mentioned, our problem library from my book. This book, all those questions I collected is being used by Google before. Okay, all the problems, because in the internet, a lot of people discuss the interview problems after their interview. So I collect all the problems and covered all of perspective, data structure, algorithm. And also this system is how we have some built-in IDE support multiple language, automatic testing, and coding, execution, and verification. And also we provide an AI code review and help you to review what's about the algorithm, time, and the space complexity analysis. And also can provide, alternative solution for your problems. So another feature for this one is for résumé assistant. I see a lot of people, especially for graduate or undergraduate, they just started their job search. But how to write a good resume is very important, especially now in the United States. Now, if you want to apply job, you not apply one job. You maybe applied 100 jobs, and you cannot use one resume for all the jobs. It's better to using customized resume for each job position. We are trying to leverage AI to help you to write some customized resume. Firstly, our AI agent will do analysis of your resume content and help you to evaluate your strengths and relevance each section based on your industry standards and target rules. And also we can do some job matching based on your resume and then job description, identify some gap. And then finally, we also have some AI craft cover letters, help you highlight some relevant experience and skills. Demo is like this one. You can upload your resume here. And then after your resume list here, or you can paste here. You can also do some job description, post the job description here, and then try to click on this is analyze your resume. And also, this is another one is job matching, because based on your resume and the job description, and identify a matching rate. And of course, this is based on your person resume and the job description and which company, which title, and the company culture, and help you to write a cover letter. I know this feature, our initial demo, maybe some is not perfect. I expect to get more feedback from you guys, from a lot of people. And also we have another feature is called personalized AI coaching. For personalized coaching, you need to define your goal. What's about your career goal? What's about your dream company, position, technical language or framework you need expected? And then AI can help you to design some, study schedules based on your performance progress. And the AI can also help continuous monitoring user development with detailed metrics and milestone achievement. You can also talk to AI, get some more guidance, answer questions. You see here, your personalized coach, you can do some targeted company. For example, if you in the United States, if you want to go to Meta, what kind of technology stack you want to go? For me, C++, language, English, yeah, available hour, how many hours you want to practice? Because we are working, maybe I only can have 2 hours to prepare something. I want to maybe focus on more algorithm, system design, or larger system design, whatever. AI can help you design some generate your planning. And this is if you have any question, you can talk to AI and get a go. Also, we have some feedback. We can provide a comprehensive feedback. We have some error collection notebook. For example, if you have problems, you have struggled for some time, you don't know how to address the problem. We also have some capacity radar chart across technique and soft skills. And of course, we provide a long real-time video analysis because, do interview and the behavior and the expression, and then AI, if you upload a video, AI can help you to analyze. And we also have some progress tracking industry benchmarks. Okay. If we have long questions, we previously, or maybe have some question, I'm not good. So this is just like here. And this is you need to see your ability maps and here. And this is some video feedback. You can pick up some video and upload a video and then analyze the video. Core features. I think this is for me, I trying to develop a platform and mostly focus on backend. I want to my backend of platform is more powerful. Firstly, we can AI content generation tools. We have a lot of some interview questions be generated by the AI based on difficult parameter. But currently, most questions is from my database. The data, the problems I also can create directly from AI. My goal is to try to develop some powerful platform for the AI interview. This is our existing, features being implemented on this AI agent, interview agent. How about the future? Firstly, we expect extended some video interview analysis. I think this is already been there. The feature is not completely ready. I think we need to get an improvement. Another is we need to do some real-time speech processing. Or maybe we just create a live video interview. For example, just like an interview. Previously, you need to talk to some real person. But later, we need to introduce an avatar to talk with you. When you speak, talking something, we can simulate a real interview scenario in the office or maybe before the whiteboard. That is some real-time speech processing. And of course, multi-module feedback integration. We can combine verbal content or maybe some text, just like an interview. You can have video. You can also have some writing, some coding. Everything can be combined and then to do analysis and provide a very comprehensive interview experience. Another future development, social collaborative learning. Learning is a long journey. It's sometimes painful, especially prepare technical interview. So we can prepare some peer-to-peer practice network in this platform. We try to match some users, maybe they try to interview same company, same position, or maybe similar technical skills. They may prepare a similar interview preparation timeline. They can connect them and share the learning experience. And we also can provide an expert guidance integration. For example, we can introduce some industry professionals for personalized feedback. And then we also introduce some fire industry professionals. And we also have some hiring managers using this one. And they also can get experienced interview coaches for specialized guidance. Another development that we plan currently is on a website. But later we plan to move to the mobile system. This is I think this app's already in the mobile. You can access it already in the mobile. But in order to write in code in a mobile device, it's not easy. So maybe we need to improve that. We can generate a flash card or something, and then help people to review some problems, and then help them to study some new topics. Another one is we need to provide a more dynamic skill tree mapping. AI can generate visualization of interconnected technical competence with recommended learning sequence and dependency relationship between skills. For example, if you want to get some job, we have that skill. But actually, in order to get that skill, you need some other skills. AI can identify your existing personal skills and then help you to prepare some the learning skill you need to learn, right? And also we if we have more data, we can have some based on some hiring pattern and emerging technology and regional demanded help candidates align their preparation with market opportunity. For example, when I write that book, large language model is not there. But now we have large language model. I think now the job marketing or job skills, hiring patterns is some different. We need to prepare, right? And also based on your conversation and for your personally predicted potential career path and help you from, 1K to 2K to 3K, how you get that step by step. I am very excited if we can have this feature be integrated with this platform. It's very good. Firstly, we can integrate from professional network integration. For example, we have LinkedIn to connected and import some work experience, and we can synchronize the skills and leverage a network connection for company inside and referral opportunities. And we also integrate your GitHub code, right? Help you to identify your target position. And we also can integrate a learning platform and recommend some specific course to fill in the skill maps during the interview practice. Because when you do some learning, you need to learn something. And then if they can integrate it, they can suggest some topics. And also productivity connections. Of course, they can connect with your calendar and help you to preparation. And of course, they have job marketing integration. If they have some connected with some job marketing platform, they can streaming process track the progress with a united dashboard for their post. I think the future development is more like a customized AI interview system. How big challenges AI can bring for us or benefit for us? I think the first one is for productivity, right? A lot of people, for coding, document, for interview, for anything, we leverage Google internally Gemini and to help us to speed up the efficiency. I think that is amazing. For me, previously I spent maybe 1 week to write code, but now we only spend 2 hours, maybe less than 2 hours to write some code. That is amazing. Another one is personalized, right? Just like here, previously for interview or for studying, we don't have a personalized. Now we have personalized. So this is something we should pay attention. Another one, I think for AI is benefit. What's the benefit of AI can explore some new insight. For example, we have a lot of data and we send this data to the AI. AI can help us to explore some new insight from this data. Even we don't know yet before, AI can bring 3 fundamentally benefit for us. My application is more like a focus on personalized feature. I would like to take any question from you guys.
Hello, Dr. Ren. This was very fascinating and very useful in so many different ways. Of course, it's beneficial and useful for students because they go to the job market. Very useful, beneficial for universities because it's our responsibility to nurture them and groom them, get them ready for such interviewing. And this has so much more efficiency and applicability. My question is, how is it doing in terms of how many visitors are you getting? How many people are using these features, and not just using them? Actually, how much stickiness is there? Do they spend an hour a day? How much time per week? And do they report back, feedback saying, I did this, before that I get only 1 interview, now I have 15 a week?
That is a very good question. I'm trying to, advertise this application in Chinese community, but I didn't get too many. I see some people interested, but I don't see too many people are using that one. So that is, that is another, I think this is another question, not only for my AI agent, maybe for mostly AI agent. For now, if we develop an AI agent, how we can make sure this AI agent really beneficial to the users and attract and make users really use that one for a lot. So that is not only technical problems, and it's also business issue, how we can extend this business. And of course, in order to get this more beneficial to the users, I also need to get more improvement. And I need to get some data from feedback to iterative to my this AI agent. Thanks for your question. Your question is very good. So I think that currently that is my situation, because I'm full employee in Google. I just developed this AI agent using my knowledge from Google and for my hobby. It's not a business, serious business now. But if some people are interested, we can have some collaboration, because I see a lot of some opportunities here.
Very critically useful, very important. And it's also good for just grooming. I mean, even those who are not technically looking for a job, this gives them confidence. This gives them a lot more presence in different situations. So a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. I agree, because this is actually my background is more like a technical background. My goal is trying to develop this digital platform and integrate AI and all those data. And I think today I shared this one with your university. I also expect give your people some insight. This is the AI agent area. How to challenge not only technical business, everything we need to how to accept these challenges from AI. Also expected to get some collaboration, because I think I already developed minimum value product here, but I need more data to testing and just use and to make sure this is very benefit. And also we have a lot of others to integrate. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Dr. Ren, I have also a question that is thinking of the business world. I do see the organizations, almost everyone is talking about AI agents, but I never developed one. So this is really good. It's kind of open an eye for me, like what an AI agent could be. And I'm curious, when we say an AI agent, when you develop that one, did you integrate some existing AI tools like ChatGPT or Gemini, or is it something running in the back end to provide the AI component?
For my AI agent, backend, mostly important is large language model. Currently, I can switch between OpenAI and Gemini. Even for AI or Gemini, they have different models. My agent can adaptively to select some models based on, I'm not to, take a small question or simple question, ask very expensive some model. This is just like, something we need to, just like I mentioned, model selection in my AI agent. We need to save the cost.
Yeah. Is my understanding correct? Basically, this AI agent is you are feeding the data, like the interview questions, behavior questions, all those, like the contents, the questions, right? The data. And in the back end, the large language models like OpenAI, Gemini, they are running the personalization, those kind of things for you. It's like kind of an integration over three parts. One is those back-end large language model doing the personalization, those things. And you have the content, right? The interview questions, all those things. You have this, and you build the platform, the structure, like those. So kind of like that is how you come up with the current one. Sure, as you mentioned, this is the minimum value product for now. You are looking forward to move it, like develop more to enhance this, but that is like kind of the framework, the idea. Is it true?
Yeah. So totally, just like I mentioned, personalized. In the future,
Mhm.
AI will understand you much better than any other people. Even you don't understand it by yourself, but the AI can understand it by you better. So this is a system will save all the problems you practiced, understanding your strengths, your weakness, and just understand everything. They can up, answer your question or give you advice or maybe provide suggestion based on all your personal information. That is amazing. This is the AI area. This is just like they understand, everything about you.
Thank you very much for taking the time and bringing a topic that I think is useful for all students.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.